If you've just installed VLC Media Player and want to learn the basics fast, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use VLC Media Player, from simple playback controls to playing DVDs and streaming from a URL, and even a few built-in tools that make VLC much more powerful than a regular video player. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides. Let's jump in. First, let's cover the basic playback controls. When you open a video in VLC, one of the easiest ways to play or pause is by pressing the spacebar on your keyboard. You can also click the play and pause button in the bottom left corner of the player. This is useful whether you're watching a movie, reviewing a video file, or just trying to pause quickly without using your mouse too much. Next is volume control. On the bottom right side of VLC, you'll see the volume slider. You can drag it left to lower the volume or right to increase it. This is especially handy if your video is too quiet or if you're listening through speakers and want a quick adjustment without going into system settings. Now, let's talk about full screen. If you want a more immersive viewing experience, you can double-click anywhere on the video to switch to full screen. If you want to go back to the windowed view, just double-click again. You can also press F11 to toggle full screen on and off, which is a great shortcut to remember. Another very useful feature is playback speed. VLC lets you speed up or slow down a video depending on what you need. To speed things up, press the right bracket key, which is what? To slow the video down, press the left bracket key, which is... This is perfect if you're watching a tutorial and want to move through it faster, or if you need to slow down a clip to catch every detail. Now let's move on to playing DVDs or Blu-ray discs. If you still use physical media, VLC can handle that too. First, insert your disc into your computer. Then open VLC, go up to the media menu and choose Open Disc. From there, select the correct disc type, whether that's DVD or Blu-ray, and then click play. VLC should begin loading the disc and playing it right away. This is one of the reasons VLC is so popular because it works with more formats than many default media players. You can also use VLC to stream from a URL. This is useful if you have a direct video link or an online stream that you want to open inside the player. To do this, go to Media, then select Open Network Stream. Paste the video URL into the box, then click Play. VLC will connect to the stream and start playback. This is a great option for watching media from the web in a lightweight player instead of relying on a browser tab. Now let's look at one of VLC's most handy built-in tools. File conversion. If you want to change a video into a different format, VLC can help with that too. Go to Media, then choose Convert or Save. Click Add and select the file you want to convert. After that, click Convert or Save. You'll then be able to choose an output format from the Profile drop-down menu. This is where you pick the format that best fits your needs, such as a common video format that works on most devices. After selecting your profile, choose where you want the converted file to be saved. Browse to your destination folder, give the file a name if needed, and then click Start. VLC will begin converting the file for you. This can be especially useful if you need to compress a clip, make it compatible with another device, or prepare a file for editing or uploading. VLC can also record your screen, which is another feature many people don't realize is built in. To start, go to Media and then Open Capture Device. In the Capture Mode section, change it to Desktop. This tells VLC that you want to capture what's happening on your screen instead of opening a video file or camera feed. Next, click the little arrow next to Play and choose Convert. This lets you save the screen recording as a file instead of just previewing it. Select an output profile such as MP4, which is one of the most useful formats for saving and sharing video. Then, click Browse to choose a save location, give your recording a file name, and hit Start. VLC will begin recording your desktop activity based on the settings you chose, and that's the core of how to use VLC Media Player. You've now seen how to play and pause videos, adjust volume, switch full screen modes, change playback speed, play discs, open network streams, convert files, and even record your screen. Once you get comfortable with these basics, VLC becomes an incredibly powerful all-in-one tool for everyday media tasks. If this video helped you learn something new, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more simple step-by-step tutorials. And if you want, I can also make a follow-up guide showing you more advanced VLC features next.